Hello everybody, this is Chromasco018. Sorry, I had to make sure the thing was down. Anyway, it's going to be my thoughts on Fairy Tail episode 131. If I can finish Blue Exorcist and Salem and Crystal, I think I only have like 5 shows left, not counting the Lighthouse. Actually, let me check real quick. Let's see. Blue Exorcist, I finished Toradora, I got Black Butler, 1, 2... if I can finish Salem and Crystal and Blue Exorcist. After that, I'll have Fairy Tail, Dragon Ball, Naruto. Let's see. Black Butler, Ouran High School Host Club. And that's it. That's all I'll have left when it comes to shows. If I don't add any shows, that is. Anyway, this episode essentially continues off from when female, I think Earthland Hughes, I think is what her name is, forced Michelle up a cliff, and Lucy grabbed her and tried to stop her. Didn't work. They both ended up off the cliff. But thanks to Ares popping in when she did, they were able to avoid, obviously possible death or serious injury thanks to Ares' pink clouds. And they actually end up finding out that Hughes' wand thingy, her control stick, only works on humans. It doesn't work on celestial spirits, so Lucy's good. Anyway, there are a bunch of other fights going on at this point in the episode alongside this. Natsu's fighting Sugar Boy still, and dealing with the freaking living boogers. I still call it living boogers because it's just what it is. Anyway, trying to figure out a way to fight it, considering they had a hard time of it last episode. He ends up actually getting to a point where he just has Happy drop him in it. And I think he has to absorb enough of his magic to where it can't take it anymore, and it explodes. And then, because of that, Natsu ends up stuck to Sugar Boy because of one of the blobs stuck to both of their hands, so they end up like this. And now the blobs are orange because I guess of the overwhelmingness of Natsu's magic. And Sugar Boy is weird, but again, he was already weird in Daedalus. So, yeah, that's not saying much. But yeah, he's essentially assuming that Natsu's a homosexual in what he says, because he claims he's not going to be any man's teddy bear. And then Natsu claims, I'm not holding on to your hand because I want to. And then they try and beat each other up. But Gray shows up and freezes the blob, which they should have had him there in the first place. He might have actually been able to freeze it and save them a lot of trouble. So yeah, Gray and Urza by this point have joined in on things. But I don't really know how Wendy, Carla, and Panther Lily are planning on fighting, dang it, what was her name again? The Earthland version of Coco? Yeah, her name was Coco, okay. Yeah, Earthland Coco, who's just running up around the cliffs. That's all she's doing in this episode. And yeah, I don't know how they're gonna fight her except let wear her stuff out. And Panther Lily tries to possibly get to her because he still thinks of her as Endless Coco. But the kicker is when she tells him, I hate cats. Yeah. So, yeah. That did not go well for him. Anyway, Gildarts runs into the Earthland Byron, I think is what his name was. Except a younger version of him. Because he was the guy in Daedalus. You guys haven't seen this because I skipped the Daedalus arc. Because I already seen it. He's the one that's got the giant octopus. Actually, he and the octopus run into Natsu and Sugar Boy before they run off. To leave Sugar Boy to fight Natsu by himself. And yeah, Gildarts run into that guy, and he can somehow redirect Gildarts' magic to Gildarts attacks him with his magic, and he redirects it, and a tree falls down into little blocks. And the weird thing is, that reporter from Sorcerer Weekly is watching this whole thing and freaking out about the whole thing. Why he's out there in all this mess is beyond me. And we actually find out because of this that they're from the Archbishop's Legion, some secret group that specializes in combat or something. I can't remember exactly what the name of the group was, but it was the Legion or something. I can't remember. If someone could remind me in the comment section, that'd be great. Because it's been so long since I've... Oh, yeah, the phone's upstairs. I forgot it. Anyway, they're after this whole thing. They're actually after the piece of the clock that Lucy's got. Not actually Lucy herself. That's what Hughes actually reveals during the fighting. And while Gildarts is trying to fight this guy, Urza drops in, literally, and tries to help him fight Earthland Byron. I don't know what the guy's name is. And I think that's about it on the main fights, because there was only 3 enemies. There was Coco, Hughes, and Sugar Boy. Anyway, Lucy is trying to fight Hughes with Tauros first, but Tauros is acting stupidly perverted, not wanting to fight the girl because she's got a chest. And Michelle replies that each of them have unique personalities. And Lucy and I both agree with her. And then she tries Scorpio. And yeah, Michelle ends up getting knocked out during this whole fight. And Lucy gets controlled and flung over to Hughes. And she's forced to give Hughes the clock piece. Which is what, like I said, what they're after the whole time. Anyway, once they get it, she sends up a flare lacrima, I'm guessing. And the enemy runs off and leaves. And I think that's about how this episode ends. So, yeah. All that happened. I know I probably didn't give all the details, but that's all I remember. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. If you guys want to, if you guys want more of the show, feel free to leave not only a like, a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe if you want to watch more of the show, because then you'll get notified of whenever I do upload content. And who knows, you might end up getting into some of these shows that I'm doing. Because I originally didn't plan on doing Dragon Ball, for example. But I figured, why not? It had so many... I'm glad I did Dragon Ball now. So, yeah. Anyway, that's about all I have to say, and I will see everybody next time.